One of the more underrated decks from the most recent box is the Cyberse Synchro deck. You can build it as a combo deck, but Tachyon beats the full combo board, so I think it's better off to instead include some tech cards and play it as a mid-range leaning control deck. This way you have an improved matchup against Tachyon, and your engine is naturally good against stuff like Shiranui. After a ban list to nerf Tachyon, I could see this deck being very good, and even right now it is pretty good, especially against Shiranui. But with no further ado, enjoy! The skill is very nice as it makes Cyberse Synchron a one-card combo. We can reveal the Synchron to search for one of 4 different cards. The good ones are Gadget and Secretary. Not only is this skill not once per duel, but it also lets us recycle the Synchron, Gadget and Secretary. And you can do that every time you set the Synchron via the second part of the skill, which gives the deck pretty good longevity. Since we can recycle them, I play only 2 Gadget and 1 Secretary. We essentially play 7 copies of Cyberse Synchron, since just having this in hand will let you end on Wicckid, pointing to Quantum, and you get to draw 1 from the effect of Integrator, which is pretty good, but the issue is that it gets dealt with by the effect of Tachyon Dragon quite easily. However, to deal with this we use a lot of back row that helps us in the Tachyon matchup. Since we deck thing quite a lot, there's a good chance that the draw we get from Integrator will be a back row. The Needle Ceiling in particular is very nice in this deck, because your Cyber stuff gets protected from Wicckid, so only their monsters will be destroyed. I almost went with 3 copies, but chose to play 1 MST instead, to give me a bit of an easier time against Samsara, because with the exception of IDP, this deck trades pretty well into most traps. We cannot play IDP in this deck because of the skills restriction, so instead I play Crackdown. Book is generally quite strong. Econ to tribute the Gadget can be quite nice. There are only 3 cards in the extra deck that you 100% need, which is 1 Wicckid, Integrator and Quantum. I choose to play a second Wicckid because it's pretty good to have on your follow-up turns. Phoenix and Unicorn are great cards to link climb into. Disciple makes it so that if you only have Gadget, you can at least draw a card, since you can go link 1, get a token, and then tribute off a token with Disciple to draw a card, which can hopefully fix your hand a bit. And I play Honeybot because if you can set this up, pointing to Quantum, when you have Wicckid pointing to both of those 2, then you have a protection lock, where they cannot target any monster or destroy any monster. This is a pretty fun control deck and I enjoy playing it. But yeah, enjoy the gameplay. We can grab this here and pitch for Synchron. Like, the deck's pretty decent. Against Shiranui, your cards have pretty high value because you make Wicckid and then they can't do anything because they can't pop anything if they let you make Wickids. So they have to do the pop early. So then pop probably this here, but regardless we just go use mining and then grab the Secretary. The deck in general is just very good at playing against Shiranui because of how much value Wicckid gets in this matchup. Both Wicckid and the Synchro level 7 are very good against Shiranui. And we go link 2 to make ourselves a Wickids with this and this. And we go Gadget effects, get token, and Wicckid effects. Banish the Synchron, get a Synchron, then we could go ahead and use the skill. And then I think what we recycle here is these 2. Yeah. Because I don't really mind if I don't draw a third backer here. Now we can go ahead and use the effect of the Cyberse Synchron. No, not actually, sorry, that's a lie. We make this first. And then this will bring back the Cyberse Synchron. And these two can make ourselves a Quantum. And we get a draw from the integrator as well. The Book and Moon is pretty good. And we do the good old set free. So I think I meant to go ahead and walk into this, bounce it to hand. So yeah, we'll pass turn. So we book this. Using the sword now is weird. But I think book on this is actually kind of fine because they can't tribute it and get a level 3 because this is negated. Discard of their hands. Yep. Like, this was pretty fine. They gave Phoenix effects, and then if I want to, I could chain a Crackdown just because it puts the Phoenix into their main monster zone. They will of course get it back, but the difference is it will go back into their main monster zone. Okay. Now, we can only attack the dragon here. And dragon can't be destroyed by card effects, and if they attack it, we can just bounce back from monsters to hands. We're going to Book and Moon the Quantum, which will allow them to punch over it with these level 10. Because this bounces at the start of a damage step, which is why it is face down in this case. Phoenix can punch for Wickeds, which only really does damage, which is fine. So yeah, we're going to yoink the Sun Saga with our Crackdown. No thank you. Gimme. Put this over here. And then in our turn we can make a Nightmare Phoenix and get a search from the Wicked as well. Oddly enough, the best way to try and go for game is by not using the econ. Good effects to banish this, and effects, pitch, pop the back row, draw cards, search for a Synchron. Then we go skill, reveal, grab gadget, pitch v Synchron, normal this gadget, gadget effect, bring back Synchron. We can use these 3 to make Phoenix. Sorry, these 2, sorry. This and this. Make Unicorn, not Phoenix, Unicorn effects. Pitch, put back this. And we draw a card. And then simply go boop. And then GG. Time is not real. Nice. Cyberse best deck. Bizarre. Oh my goodness! This guy's making a YouTube video. We can't let this guy beat our win streak. It's not happening. Draw Parsec. Draw us into Book. Draws into Schwarzschild. Okay, so Parsec, Book, Schwarzschild, Safer, add back Nebula. Oh no, Schwarzschild, sorry. Skill, bounce back, add Trap. So we already have Nebula. So we have double Schwarzschild, Trap, Book. So we have, yeah, so Schwarz, Trap, Book, and one unknown. Okay. Alright. Draw. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so we book this then. Let's go through. So unfortunately our hand does lose to Ice Dragon's Prison here. But they simply will not have it, so it's okay. Grab gadgets. Pitch Synchron. Now if they book the... They'd book the gadget, right? So we want to put this underneath the EMZ to use a Link Disciple. Yeah. This bring back Synchron. Book. Yep. Book on the gadget. Yep. So now we go Link 1 into Link Disciple. Effect of Disciple. Tribute the Synchron. Tribute the gadget. Draw into Synchron. Ooh, okay. Let me think. I get token. I can go skill set Synchron. The issue is that I don't really have. Yeah, it's weird. So I know that his hand is double Schwarzschild. Put back, get token. Skill set. I can make Phoenix, pop a backward, get a draw. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Go. Gadget effects. Get a token. Skill. Set this. Time card to deck. Okay, if they book me here, I just go set to pass. And I've already used Book of Moon, right. They have no more interaction. Okay. Synchro 3 into Integrator. And then Integrator to bring back the Synchron. Then we go Synchron effects to make this become level 6. Then we use these two to make the Quantum and get Draw. Draw 1 off of the Integrator. That's pretty good. Okay. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Hello, Khan. Hope you are doing good. Battle phase, swing, effects. Swing again, 25, 500s. I think that was pretty good into the Tachyon turn 1. Okay. Summon Schwarzschild. Yep. Summon another Schwarzschild. Okay, so if I make it so that they never have 2 dragons, they can never summon Spiral, right? Ooh, we won. That's actually pretty good. Ugh. Yeah. We have to let them rank up again though, I think, yeah. Okay, so now we go... book onto this. They let that go? That means they're confident they can play through the last set card with their hand, which does make sense. Okay, set Parsec. So yeah, I have to do this now then. Then we do skill, or like special that, yeah. of this spiral too, don't they? Yeah, I did have to do it there, because if I don't, they just go make Tachyon, then summon Spiral. Is that 2 Cypher? 2 Cypher? Wow. Okay. I think this is the first time I've ever shown a game with me losing on YouTube, but I think it was still cool to show how close we were to beating the full Tachyon turn 1. The skill not being once per duel made a pretty large difference in the end, as their follow-up was too good even after we forced everything. Thank you all for watching, have a perfectly balanced rest of your day, and yeah, adios.